Now, Newsman Dennis Daly presents his unique look at current events in another of his wide-ranging daily video blogs.
Hi, and thanks again, everybody. There's something about Christmas Eve, and it's more than just candles and cheer. It's the great generator of memories, and they're added each year after year. For me, it's the memory of decades visiting not just one church, but 4. And even today, these years later, I keep those memories and more. For 26 years, I did Christmas in my own special radio way, broadcasting 5 hours from 4 hometown churches for which I received little pay. Those years when I lived not with family, but in faraway Washington, D.C., I flew back each year in December, for those broadcasts were Christmas to me. I remember the last year I did it. It was like saying goodbye to a friend. But as the old wise saying reminds us, all good things have to come to an end. They didn't keep up the tradition. Those radio folks back home tried. The following 24 of December, the broadcast tradition, it died. I still dream of that yearly assignment and each church that took part every year, and the choirs and sermons and candles and the thank yous that I got to hear. But the sound that I seem to remember was the sound of just me, and that's it. In the silence I heard at St. Simon's, where there in the back pew I'd sit. I would go there 2 nights before Christmas, for, you see, they'd given me a key to the church where I prayed in my childhood and the place where the broadcast would be. I would soak in the smells of the building from the pine trees and candles that burned, and I'd meditate there on the season and ask myself what I had learned from those years of putting on radio for the people who were far, far away. The sound of their own local Christmas was more important than what I had to say. Then I'd take down the mics and the wires and pack up and wait for a year to repeat what was my own tradition, now a memory that is very, very clear. I still dream the broadcast is looming, and I haven't even put up a wire, and the organ's about to start playing, and there's no microphone for the choir. But for 26 seasons, it happened, like clockwork, each cold Christmas time. But I'm not sure today I could do it, for back then, I was more in my prime. So today I'll just sit here and listen to recordings from old days of yore. And for one small incredible moment, I'm back in that old church once more. Merry Christmas. I'm Dennis Daly with your daily news update.